Hello, welcome back to XPiratez. In the last episode, we dealt with the landed supply ship for the church to the base. We also had the roof out there, which was filled with imps and marauders and disciples of the Baptists, and we also had another ninja APC. Now we have focusing crystals. These crystals are used to focus large amounts of energy and return it in the form of concentrated beam. Can be used in laser guns, but also as primers for difficult to ignite explosives or fuel. Which gives us laser weapon constructions. Explorer. Explorer status is granted to members of the Academy who are exceptional enough to be given a chance of advancement in their elite medics, engineers, or even experts to test their mettle, and without the weak, the explorers are sent on dangerous missions and are also adjusted with more expensive equipment like their iconic hazmat suits. And she gave us tip number 69. Models we are, the brave, let us feast and love today, for tomorrow we might die. Let's focus more on craft missiles. Education and culture. Person of culture. Library is a perfect place to educate minds curious and striving for truth. This training requires for a participant to have at least 45 willpower and take 2 weeks off. It's mutually exclusive with nepotism and simpleton, because 25 signs, besides making a person more cultured this way, it teaches the student several useful things like how to maintain their armor better. It trains some stats up to max starting value, and it gives permanent bonuses to the same stats plus to voodoo skill. Some races think themselves too smart or too proud to participate. Okay, let's gather all our weed. Human Commando, an elite human soldier found in better equipped military forces and very rich raiding gangs, with a full bulletproof chameleonic bodysuit laced with sophisticated electronics. Watch out for his deadly accuracy. Can be questioned for his broad knowledge of weaponry. Trivia: human commandos finding the vague term purebloods as insulting and identifying themselves with the human of old. Seems to be some sort of a loose but large organization or a network of loosely affiliated organizations lurking in the shadows, hence we can ransom these guys for good coin. And he gave us a church reverend, excellent. Reverends are lower level spiritual leaders who have the right to claim that they speak to star gods. More refined and richer than ordinary zealots, they are nevertheless as fanatical and can pose a significant threat. With plenty of foolhardy people and magical powers at their disposal, these make bad enemies. They also have nice refractors, but are otherwise rather easy to take down in close quarters combat. What's curious, they seem to be also interested in the ways of the old Earth, which seems to be a contradiction to their star god's worship. I would prefer something else than Reverend, because we have Reverends, but that only gives us the option to go for Zealot. Because I believe, no, not Zealot, but probably Exalt. Because there are some interrogations required Reverend to be interrogated first. Okay, wait. And we have runabout from the church. don't think we'll be making any more sequid. Because we'll be upgrading those bases. You land. Yes. Alright. You did land. So let's take advantage of that and go full on capture mode. Because nothing dangerous can lurk here. Except I gave them the shotgun, which of course penetrated 80. Of course, of course. $45. Where's the remote range? Ah. Right. Rare appearance of AI getting max damage. Denied. Happens all the time. We have sniper rifle. If you hit from that close range, I'll be surprised, or probably not surprised. I think he went down. Or not. Oi, come here. Now room in prison. Right. Boys. Right, and since we're doing that, we should start sending stuff here, but like for example, medical supplies for the surgery. And it doesn't matter because this place is full. Sacrifice the mines. Hopefully no one will invade this place. Surgery units. I need some sectoids because we won't be building hotel, we'll be building onsen. Right, and what we need to do is remove two brainers here. Let's send everyone here. And do that instead. And I need to send here some scrap. I don't have that many scrap, so metal ore. Let's do that. Because once we get the imps, we can make more phantom bolts, but we need scrap. But we still got lucky. Roll, bombard, a piloted vehicle armed with a huge gun with an autoloader arm, so huge in fact that only Locknars are small enough to drive this contraption. Nobody else is insane enough to be locked up with so much explosives anyway. It doesn't have any armor for a car or tank or big giant artillery cannon. I want to make one, but I wonder when I will use it. Giant Spider Queen. Giant Spider Queens might be easier to kill than they look, but they're still extremely dangerous. Spacesuit always allows us to freely work in space, well, freely only to a degree, but without the unfun side effects of immediate suffocation, rapid transpiration, and cell breakdown. Okay. Highwayman gave us Megapole Cruiser. This is what Megapole craft carries enforcers, which makes it a tough nut to crack in ground combat. Better to break out heavy armor piercing weapons when handling it. So we have Megapole Chaser, we have Patrol Car, Cruiser and Dropship, and then Interceptor. Barely see the Interceptors. And Gildrap. Marsec Hyper Corvette, the heavy workhorse of Marsec fleet. 140 kiloton mass and over 300 meter length. Hyper corvettes are deployed in escadres of 3 and sent to deal with major incursions. Marsec possesses about 24 such escadres. Ship's main weapons are 127 cm Gauss cannons, quite bulky but offering better firepower at extreme ranges than plasma beams, which are used as point defense instead. The amount of weapons is limited in favor of extensive holds, easily housing a brigade of marines with full complement of assault shuttles and starfighters. Okay, let's finish the little fellas. Subtract reticulans. Is this the bigger one? I always think I don't have any information probably on this. Martin Arafini will land. You in favor of this thing doing it pronto. And another Ninja APC to go. Okay, you've landed. Have the jeweled cap. Some give you freshness. Let's give you education and culture. Which means you are gone. Yeah. Let's see. Education, culture. Still 7 guns to go for the tiger tools. Yeah, we have plenty of guns to do education. But we don't have that many Zines, which is a problem. Remember when you had plenty of Zines? She left the armor. I don't think so. Wait. Did we make juggernauts? No. Mila. So I might have made a mistake. The transformation, I need to remember that I need to remove armor because they are gone from the base. She was carrying loader. I think this is the bigger one. We need this guy alive. Though I highly doubt it. I will get one. Thank you for shooting one of your own. Of course. Of course. Here's the second one. him will be hard. Space bilang sakyat. One more weak shot. Excellent. With this mission missing technicians. It's another one. Shooting. I am not risking it. We see it? You didn't see him. The trees are blocking the way. Your spores don't work for me now. Mission. Purple shield, that means electricity bypasses them. However, I'd like to know where he went. He went somewhere. Once more. Alright. Nectoid. Missions. Ogre. I think we have entire collection of ridiculans, or ridiculans, if you want to call them that. Alright, let's go for the ninjas again. It is to our left. A wall. Touché! And of course. It's also funny, rather not funny, but if we have our cards with open, they can shoot them easily, but the ninjas? No, 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 no. You can see me, but hit me if you can. Hit me if you can. Oh. Too greedy. Fuck off, you weren't visible, but now you suddenly are. You know what? Fuck you. And of course, wounded. But was it worth it? I think so. Alright, it's nice and easy. Imp, demon. Fast and vicious types with a seemingly inexhaustible supply of fire and a good aim. Your hands aren't completely fireproof, underestimating the imps only because they're not hard to kill can quickly turn our raid into a literal hell when up close and personal. You can also use their claws. Right? Now we also need Ankh. We need Sapphire. And let's go with Chrysalid Pulse. This gives us the essence. Fat guy, give us Fun Go. This mushroom-based soft drink is a healing and legal way to introduce the customer to the intricate secrets of Reticulan cuisine. There is absolutely no risk of mutation, headache, diarrhea, skin diseases, hair loss, epileptic seizures, loss of voice, paralysis, blindness, berserk rage, heart attack, or any other affliction commonly associated with reticulan concoctions. So the producer cannot be held liable for any of the aforementioned artificially sweetened. Fun and Go. Restores 50 morale at the cost of 20 energy. Looks only on oneself. And we got hotel here, so that means training. Training for the ones with lowest strength if possible. And those don't count. Essence, now Phantom Bolts. I think we need more scrap. Doesn't matter, we have plenty for now. long-range interceptor, Brave Whaler, dual-core overcharged nuclear engine mounted on a large frame, highly sensitive scanning equipment to keep its eyes on its prey, massive payload to ensure a kill, moon, fuel, guns, 3 times missile slot. Yeah, this will be expensive to maintain those missile slots. I need martial arts training. Right, what do we need for the Brave Whaler? Vampires. It seems that vampires really do exist. The proof is a mutilated corpse that had no business flying around when it was alive. The internal structure is zombie-like, but the brain and nervous system are truly weird, and the blood definitely contains helium, but is much more complex than of a zombie. Vampires use a weird mental trick of staying in the blind spot, which is effective invisibility. They can also hypnotize their victims and regenerate health by consuming blood. Despite all this, the ones we encountered can hardly be called intelligent, or like predators with excellent mimicry. Perhaps self-consciousness is not the optimal way to use one's brain after all. And the engineer gave us the shrine ship. Aptly named, the shrine ship is the primary vessel of the church and is sometimes commanded by a reverend or even a cardinal. It can hold a crew as small as 11 or as big as 31, armed with laser weapons and flamethrowers. Ooh. Give me your secrets. Exalt. And final NPC of the day. And the mercs came here with the destroyer, of course. Well, let's hope they won't detect us. Not sure, I think they flew a little away. Alright, let's get this thing going. I think you're too weak. Innocent damsel, I think you need more training. Nickname Yves. Yves, are you training? Yes, you are. Train your strength, please. I cannot take you. I need to be able to carry your armor. That's why you're dead. Dead. Mortar. You're also extremely weak. Or maybe I should try another tank? Nah. This Fortuna is now repaired. One round. And the cannon is there. How much there? Very there. Now you see the mall. Sure. For me, it looked like the shot came through her. So at least there'll be one warrior somewhere. I've only killed one. Yeah. Thanks for the armor. Alright, it's time to move out. I don't think it was perfect. And I just hope they won't gas me. I can see it from this angle. Not that I can shoot it accurately. Throwing ain't that bad while you're missing. That was an excellent shot. Come on with the throwing. There, I can auto two. Alright, I'll be finishing for the day. So thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one. Or maybe wait until the end of the month. And that's a plan. Crashes and burns. Spear beans, yeah. And here we are, end of the month. Maintenance 9.5 million. Income from infamy 14 million, yay, and minus 3 million from the taxman and almost 2 millions from normal income. Rank freakazoid. Okie. So anyway, yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Summer. Color of tropical night. Yes, gemology. And Intel. And now research done. Right. And more pieces.